Voila, the new sugar-free lifestyle guided visualization. This creative visualization is for eliminating or greatly reducing the amount of sugar and carbohydrates you eat. Start by getting into your favorite meditation position. Breathe in the words, I am, and breathe out the words, relaxing. In, I am, and out, relaxing. Now with your eyelids closed, look upwards. Relax all the muscles around your eyes, jaw, and cheeks. So much so that your face kind of flattens. Breathe in and then breathe out, sending a wave of relaxation through your neck and shoulders. Feel them loosen. Now double the relaxation in the muscles around your eyes. That's right, double them. Breathe in and breathe out, sending a second wave of relaxation down into both of your arms. Your arms will feel like warm, wet towels, relaxed and heavy and limp. Now completely relax your eyes and face, so much so that your eyelids will feel weighted down like a metal pull-down garage door locked shut. Let your cheeks relax and hollow. Let your tongue loosen in your mouth and your jaw drop open, just slightly open. Breathe in and out, sending that relaxation down through your chest, abdomen, and bottom. Breathe in and out again, sending it down through your thighs, calves, and all the way out your toes. Imagine both legs are like warm, wet towels or a heavy blanket. Now your whole body can feel relaxed. It can feel as if your whole body has melted and sunk into the surface on which it was resting. You can begin breathing naturally now. Your whole body is warm, safe, relaxed, and protected. This is the best state to practice creative visualization. If you start to come out of this state, just focus on your out-breaths. Let each one deepen your state and refocus you on my words. The most important thing is not how deep your meditation state is, but how open, imaginative, and emotionally involved you are in your creative visualization. You can even entertain these ideas while you're running on a treadmill. So enjoy. Let the outside world fade away and you focus on my words only. You are the actor, and I am the director. Act out my directions on the movie screen in your mind. You are the star, so there is no right or wrong. This rehearsal gets better each time. The more you rehearse, the realer it becomes. Now, before the movie begins, imagine you see pictures of the actors in your movie. There's you, of course. But let's put a couple of other actors there too. First, Imagine a portrait of you, the dissatisfied you, the you who wants to change his or her eating habits, the you that has a hard time quitting sugar and carbs, the you who sometimes feels tempted and too weak to resist them. See the weak expression there in that picture on his or her face. Now, I want you to shrink that image of you down and move it to the side. Then, let's create a different image of you. The you who has already very successfully overcome this problem. One look at his or her face, and we know that below that face is a healthy body, an in-shape body, one that is getting better and better. One glance at his or her facial expression, you know that sugar and carbs are of no interest to her. They are as boring as toothpicks on the table. One look at that you, and we instantly know that when she is presented sweet or starchy foods, he just rolls her eyes and sighs. He has her life under control. Now imagine putting that image of you on an invisible wall in front of you. Put it at the perfect distance, perfect height. Put it in the yes, that's perfect position. Keep adjusting its distance, its height, its color, the light, its transparency, until that you in that picture is super empowering. Get her at the perfect distance, the most enticing distance and height. Make it 3D if that works. And after that image is as empowering as you can make it now, shrink it down and push it to the side. Know that that image of you is always there, ready to appear in your movie to inspire and empower you. Now it's time to rehearse the movie. Anytime a sweet or carb tries to tempt that old you, that stronger, more inspiring, empowering you will instantly and automatically swoosh out and bump her off the movie set. Move over, sweetheart, and voila, appears there, realer than the you that you see in your mirror every day. One glance at that new you, and we know that he is totally capable of following a very healthy dietary lifestyle. One quick glance, and we know that that person there only wants clean, healthy proteins and greens when eating. And her inspiration makes it easy for you to reject sweets and carbs and choose healthy, clean greens. Now take a deep breath in and let that scenario go. I want you to know that you have a mischievous, childlike, creative part of you. And that part of you can put that image of the new you behind everything in your refrigerator, behind every item at the supermarket, behind every advertisement, behind everything on the menu, next to everything in the food showcase, all before you approach them. So when you look at them, she swooshes out, "Excuse me, kid," and Voila appears, making it easy for you to make healthy choices. Now take a deep breath in and let that scenario go. Your unconscious mind can rehearse that scenario thousands of times in your sleep or as you are going about your daily business until it becomes as natural as walking. Does that sound good to you? If so, take a deep breath in. Now breathe out, letting that unconscious rehearsal process begin as you imagine what it's like to become a green meanie. When it comes to food, every cell in your body now wants clean, healthy, high-quality proteins and greens. And when you think of them, you see them displayed perfectly, deliciously in the showcase in your mind. See them there, perfectly displayed, deliciously displayed. There they are, irresistible, precious treasures. Those precious, clean greens and proteins are made for you, and you are made for them. They call out to you, and you are drawn magically, irresistibly to them. You delight, you get excited over the thought of fresh green leaves and crunchy, juicy stalks. You are happy knowing how good the fiber is for you, and you're happy knowing that they give you a long, healthy life and a great body. They are different from those yucky, unhealthy sweets and carbs. When you notice sweet drinks, desserts, or carbs next to your greens, voila! The clean, healthy proteins and greens grow more vivid, juicy, fresh, and exciting, and the sweets fade away, losing their color, losing their taste. And so you reject all tainted, sweetened drinks, fruits, or desserts. And just as instinctively and quickly as you cower away from a sharp needle or a burning match to protect yourself, you now cower away from sweet drinks, foods, and carbs. When it comes to food, you desire, you salivate over precious, clean, healthy proteins and greens. They mean happy, healthy, and lean. They are made for you, and you are made for them, because you are now a green meanie. There is a part of you that protects you, the one that makes you look both ways before you cross the street. The same part of you makes you test the bathwater before you get in to make sure it's not too hot or too cold. That protected part can now protect you from dangerous foods. So you become very conscious of sweetness. You are now suspicious of hidden sweetness lurking in drinks and sauces. To warn you, that protective part of you and the creative part of you can work together to automatically and spontaneously make that sweetness taste like cough syrup or even gasoline to your mind's taste buds. Those suspicious taste buds can discern even the slightest hint of sweetness, and that sweetness reminds you of the wicked witch and the poisoned apple. You know about the hidden sweetness in carbs. You know about sugar substitutes. You know that alcohol metabolizes secretly into sugar. You know that sweetness draws fat into your veins and cells. That sweetness hardens your cells, feeds inflammation and disease, and shortens your life. You know that sweetness anesthetizes people. It makes them dull, sluggish, and empty. So, if you notice any sweets, pastas, and baked goods nearby, that you swooshes out, bumps the weak you away, and voila, you are instantly reminded of addictive poisons hidden within. And you are reminded of the oil-filled, sticky Pillsbury Doughboy, or the dough used to make pie crusts and breads, that sticky dough full of fat there used to make bread. And you don't want that making you. And so you reject those ingredients. If you have read up on your subject matter, your mouth knows that any sip or swallow of alcohol or a sweetened drink or a piece of any sweet dessert contains a fuel that burns up your life energy. 30 minutes later or the next morning, that sweetness leaves you feeling lifeless and empty. And that pitiful future does matter to you now. So you want to take care of yourself now, because now determines your future. So when you notice an advertisement or are offered alcohol or any sweet, bread, noodles, starchy vegetables, that you swooshes out and viola, you are 150% sure that those foods are a slippery slope into a tar pit of sluggishness. You are reminded that they will give you a fat liver and can eventually make you huff and puff, barely able to make it up the steps. So you choose health now. If you don't see any precious clean proteins and clean greens, you'd rather just skip a meal or skip a snack than go to that unhealthy life. You choose to be happy, healthy, lean, fit, not fat. You are what you eat. Eat junk, be junk. Eat healthy, be healthy. Eat green, be lean. You are prepared for the pitfalls too. The bakeries, ice cream shops, sweet drink vendors are waiting to catch you when you're feeling down, upset, tired, or empty. Their businesses on the street or in the shopping malls remind you of the opium dens or bars. People, like zombies, sitting around and distracting themselves. They numb their feelings as they shovel sugar and carbs into their mouths as they pour anesthesia down their throats. And over time, they disintegrate into worse and worse physical states. And you also know that there are the little pushers, the saboteurs, you know them, the other misery love company people, some of them in your life. Like they're trying to control a donkey, they hold out carrots and apples and other temptations in front of you. They try to get you to take a bite and join them in their addictions. They think they're smart, but you can easily recognize them by their words. They say, "You look like you need a... Come on, every once in a while won't hurt. Live a little. It's the holidays. I made them just for you. Don't be so picky." Oh, they know how to talk. They have silver tongues. But no matter how you're feeling when you hear those words, then do you swoosh, voila, you know those foods will harm you. And as sure as you know that you need air to breathe, you know that those sugars are harmful and addictive. You also know that you can get all the healthy carbs you need in beans, squashes, and greens, and you can get all the calcium and potassium and vitamin C, oh, they'll bring up a lot of them, you need in spinach and broccoli. And so you can say to them or think to yourself, yes, I am picky. I am choosy. I put health, not unhealth. I choose fit, not fat. You can let them go on and on as you laugh inwardly, because the more they try in vain to convince you, the more insistent you become on taking control of your life and control of your health. Breathe in and breathe out, letting that scenario go, because I'm going to warn you of another pitfall. There is the vacation you, the you away from the people you know, the you when you are alone or off on vacation or a weekend, away from the eyes of others, or maybe with some other people traveling. The you feeling tempted to fill some void, numb some feeling, or distract yourself with something sweet or crunchy, or celebrate with something sweet or crunchy. In these situations, know that you, that vacation you, and you share the same body, and there is no escaping yourself. No use fooling yourself. No matter where you go, there you are. So at those times, the new swoosh out. Voila. That healthy, happy you becomes more powerful and more appealing. He has this situation under control, and you make healthy choices. So if you're traveling with others or watching other people feeding their faces with those poisons, you can be happy each time you say no thanks. And be happy each time you eat some healthy item that you've prepared in advance for situations like this. Do know, however, that new you cares for you and knows that you are not a god. So even if you accidentally fall prey to a sweetened, high-carb food, maybe if someone forces you to eat it or you're doing it to make somebody happy, even if you fall prey, that new you can swish out and voila, she can remind you that healthy changes are sometimes 6 steps forward and 1 step back. So you just forgive yourself and get right back on your lean green path, wherever you go. So when this happens, your mind can help you. We all know that the shelves and counters in stores are lined with carbs, desserts, and candies. And we know that the buffet restaurants display carbs, sweets, and bread baskets. The stores fill the air with the smells of baked goods. They fill the air with those smells on purpose. Oh, it's a perilous life. But you have a secret weapon, your magical mind. That mind can already make the guys and gals you're not interested in just disappear on the sidewalk or in the hallway or at a party. Remember a time when you said, that's strange. I didn't see him there. I was there. I didn't see him anywhere. That magical mind, and you can remember it, can make the glasses on your nose disappear. It can make the keys in your hands disappear when you're in a hurry and trying to get out the door. In the same way, your magical mind can protect you by making carbs and sweets around you just disappear. If you want your mind to do that for you, and I know you probably do, just say yes. Make them disappear. That magic mind can turn off the smell of cologne. You know how that is. You put some cologne on, and at the very beginning you smell it, smells good, and then after a while it doesn't seem to be there anymore. It can make that smell just disappear. And in the same way, it can turn off those bakery smells too. In this way, you can continue down your lean green road of health and fitness undisturbed. For right now, know that each time you practice this program, these lessons become stronger. They become more profound and more firmly embedded. Know that new thoughts, feelings, and behaviors will be and are beginning to show up spontaneously in your life. And you may find yourself pleasantly surprised at the wonderful changes that you notice in your energy level, skin clarity, body fitness, and self-confidence. Now, if you are ready, you can allow yourself to gradually come out of your creative visualization state. But no faster than these images, thoughts, and lessons are stored in easily, quickly accessible places in your mind and body. And that new you is there, ready to swoosh out, voila, and make your dreams come true. Know that every movement begins with a thought, and you have been thinking in the right direction. Congratulations. Voila, the new sugar-free lifestyle guided visualization. This creative visualization is for eliminating or greatly reducing the amount of sugar and carbohydrate